Hello friends. In this video, we are going to discuss about the warehouses. And warehouses are very important in Snowflakes because it compute capacity to execute the workload. For example, we are executing the query. So it is very important. It is the main role to execute the query or any process you are running in the snowflakes. In this video, we are going to closely look how to create the warehouses and what are the elements which you need to understand. And we also discuss pricing, how you're billing, and that is impact. Roles we will discuss in future videos. There I will explain the roles, assigning the role, and what are the role are important, how to create the role. Those things we will cover in the next videos. But in this video, we will cover uh, the warehouse part, what are the roles, and which role it is going to be. You can see the warehouses and all. So let's begin. As we discussed earlier also, if you go to the admin part, you can see there are the warehouses. When we have set up one warehouse, it is automatically created. And you can see here it is standard. It started now with one cluster, and those are the things. There are the six query we have ran by using this warehouse. So those information is here, right? And this you can see here. The owner is the account admin. So you he is the owner and he is a very powerful user in the snowflakes. Let's say if I change the user profile into the public, you can see you can your the warehouse is not visible to you, right? So and if I change to sysadmin also can cannot see because the owner of the warehouse is the account admin. But however, the sysadmin can create the warehouses, and if we assign those warehouses sysadmin, you can see the warehouses under that role. So to simplify our thing, let's go to the account admin and we'll try to create one warehouse. So let me I'm clicking this the warehouse button, and if I click, you can see the now we can put some name. This is the name I have given for my warehouse as a first name. And here you can if you click this button, you can add the comment and to understand in future why we have created what kind of cluster and what size the warehouse, so more for more understanding, right? So this is the type. We can see if I scroll this standard and the snow park optimized. What is the difference between the standard is we are using most of the cases, and it is snow park optimized. It is used in the heavy query, like if you're using machine learning, the query big query, and so in you need a big capacity to run those query and all. So in that case, you are using the snowpark optimized. So it added the cost, but whatever the requirement for your organization, you can you can decide based on that. Now coming to the as I in a previous video I explained what size is, right? Extra small and small, medium, and the large, extra large. So these are the how you build, right? If you have a small one credit per hour. There's a small two credit for per hour. Medium, if you select the medium, you will get the four credit per hour. So let me jump into the Snowflake's page, how you get a bill. First of all, if you see the standard, it is also depend what edition you selected, and the standard or enterprise business critical. Based on that, you are getting billed. So what that mean by, like you can see here, if you're selecting the standard, that is $2 per credit. The So if you enterprise, it is $3 per credit, and the business critical is much higher for the $4. And also it change by region. Let's say I will select change the region. You can see the prices are changed based on that region. It is changed. In our case, we are using the North Virginia. So in our case, so we are selecting this one. So if you see here, this is the main purpose of the size and the bills and everything. Now, if you go down here, you can see the advanced option. In the advanced option, you have auto resume and auto suspended. What that mean? Auto resume is, let's say you have selected um, this option. Auto suspended means, or let's say if you're not using, or the user is not active for, let's say, 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you can decide when you want to suspend your session. So it by default is coming 5 minutes. If you're not using the in 5 minutes, it will automatically suspend. So this is the reason. This is the what the auto suspended, and what is the auto resume means. Let's say you are running the query. If you are not selected, you need to start manually. You need to start the things cluster manually, right? But in our case, let's say everyone cannot start. So always recommended that auto resume. Whenever you start your session, it automatically start the warehouse in our case. So this is the purpose of auto resume and auto suspended. And if I go down here, multi cluster warehouses is very important. In our previous video, I also explained about the multi-cluster warehouses. Right? It is highly recommended that, because if you are using, it in our large organization, you require the multi-cluster warehouses, because it is, let's say, starting with a minimum with a one, and we have a maximum with the two cluster. It will add automatically two more cluster whenever the query is very high, or uh, you are looking the system is too busy that time. It automatically add two more cluster um, for that particular time. So here you can see two option we already have. One is standard, one is economy. This is how the bill you build. And so in our case, we are going for the standard. So this is our auto query. This option, it is, if you click the learn more, you can see the optimizer, how the query you can write, and the automatically out skill and out those things. But in our case, we don't require it, so we are leaving as it is. We are not changing. We are not selecting this option. Okay. So I'm going to hit the create button here. It will create the one new warehouses. warehouse for you. If you see here, our first two cluster, one is started, and we have one more cluster is in our standby. Second cluster. Let's say if you want to edit, you can edit, go and edit here. And if you want to change, let's say the three cluster, and one cluster, start with the one cluster and maximum three cluster it we are allowing. So we just save it, and you can see it saving. And after some time you can see the one cluster is going to started, already started. Two clusters are in standby. So whenever we are, let's say we are running very heavy query, in that time we will it will start the cluster automatically by their own. Okay, so now as we have already created the cluster, now we will try to assign the cluster at to our query. As we have written this very simple query, and if I select here, if you see here, if I select the public, you cannot see any kind of cluster because we have not given the permission. For the rules and permission, we will discuss in our uh, next lecture and the next videos. So for now, I'm going to select the account admin, and here you can see the two warehouses are visible. One is default when we have created this account, activated our account. That time it automatically created, and this is our warehouse. mm, Just now we have created. I have selected this one. Now if I go here and start the query, so you can see the result it's came, right? So if I run the two time, if you see here, so both are working, right? Let's go quickly see our clusters are shown. So if you can see here, our first cluster, it was still one, it is activated, and you can see the we this is the owner, and 2 minutes ago we have started this cluster. Okay, so this is all for creating the warehouse using our interface. In the next video, I'm going to share and I'm going to walk you through how to create the warehouse using the SQL command. So thank you so much to watching me. And if you like this video, if it is informative, so please do subscribe. Thank you so much for watching me. Yes.